26 underway here at Go Media Stadium, Mount Smart. It's going to be the Warriors with the first possession. And here comes Fisher Harris. Tuivasa-Sheck at dummy half. Harris to Vida on the last. It's not a bad kick in the end. Don't know if that was a try or not. And Josh Addo-Carr's away. Oh my goodness. You can shut it out. He is done and gone. And this is going to be a spectacular score for the Fox.
Yeah, coming in the zero.
Fast play the ball on the last. Clark, who's going to kick it? It's going to be Harris to Vida. Eventually, Tuivasa-Sheck back to Capewell. Now, has that come forward off Penasini? And it's play on. Tuilagi, look out. Lomax is there. Lomax. Now, Papali'i. Oh, big gap up the middle. Here's a try, and it's Jack Williams. Taking care of some pretty suspect defence there from the Warriors. Boyd gives it to Hare. It's a beautiful pass. Harris to Vida, sets up Adam Pompey. Clark for the line. Looking for that first try in a blue jumper. Egan again. Boyd to the left. Here's an overlap again. Harris to Vida. Oh, what a tackle, Mitch Moses.
Look at the right arm here of Lecker. He strips the ball out. Challenge is successful.
There's two more for Parramatta. It's a 10-point game here in Auckland. Spot on, man. Here's Geimer again. Now Moses. Shot ball to Tuilagi. Oh, what a pass! Yongi's in. Isaiah Yongi. Super try again from the Eels. Tuivasa-Sheck. Tuivasa-Sheck is through. Can he be Yongi? He needs to get to his feet quickly. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. Berry at dummy half. Boyd. Harris to Vida. Martin. And Adam Pompey. Adam Pompey. Quick pass. Capewell. Stays in field brilliantly there. Lesniak. Boyd. Out in your corner. Martin. Here's Harris to Vida. Pompey. Pompey. Oh, pass. That's a try. And a really good try. Roger Tuivasa-Sheck.
Yeah, fantastic play. They've had a couple of 6 agains tonight. And unfortunately, they've turned over early in those opportunities. They got a 6 again, and they made the opposition pay.
Martin, Boyd's kick. It's got to be pinpoint here. Oh, he's overcooked it, I reckon. Maybe not. Halasima! You know who. Running him left here. Carlo. Oh, he's through. How did that happen? Yongi. Yongi! Oh, he's beat Nickel Cookster! Sensational! Thinking. Here's Boyd. Shot ball. Halasima is through. And it's game on again. Last play. Nickel Cookster into dummy half. Harris to Vida goes high this time. Look out, chasing! That's knocked on this time. Play on! Fisher Harris to Pompey! Pompey! Has it gone forward? Has it gone back?
Just confirm the mark here, Bucky.
The Eels win 26-22.
Start at the end. What do you think of that final decision?
I don't know if there's enough evidence to overturn it that he touched it. I can't tell if he touched it or not, but I'm pretty biased with 4 minutes to go, so I'm going to have to rely on everyone else there for now and watch it slow-mo, but I can promise you right now we should not have been in that situation through the way we played. And what was it? Did he touch it?
He says no, but he felt that he went forward or not. how disappointed were you with the performance?
No, I'm not frustrated with the way we're trying and the way we prepare and everything like that. It's just unbelievable. It's just concentration. We got a no try down on their try line at the start of the game. There was a no try, and the next thing they pick it up and run 100. It's just that happened 3 times to us around our last plays. Ended up being a weapon for them when we were attacking their try line. So it's just I'm trying really hard, and there's just poor concentration, execution off the back of it. I think we won almost every stat by the scoreboard. But when you got speed like they do, and you don't concentrate, they can capitalise. Like an offload off Paulo, or we go for an intercept. We should, just things like that. It made it really hard for ourselves. We kept fighting. That was awesome. That's what I said to the boys. They don't give up. They compete, but we do make it really hard for ourselves.
Did you feel like you've given yourself too much to do? It's 20 to 4 down with 25 minutes to go.
No. I wasn't stoked we were in that situation, but no, I didn't. And you could see the outcome of the game that we didn't give ourselves too much to do, but we should have been on top dominating. Because I reckon they'd admit they didn't put us under any pressure, but they had really good individual plays that come up with points against us. And you could see we got ourselves back in a really good spot, and then we concede one through stupid play, and then we get back at them, and then we look like we're going to win the game, and then we let ourselves down.
What did you think of some of the defence for their tries?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not good enough. Yeah, they're not. Their tries weren't earned from field position. I didn't think. That's the frustrating bit. We're good at putting teams in bad positions and keeping them there. And if you do that, you make it hard for them, and then we get to play the footy we want. We just didn't do that.
You saw the way you come from the field. Why was that? What's the update?
Well, always have an update. Always have an interchange on that's why we carried to Mighty Martin. So at half time I said, give me 10 more minutes, mate, and I'll take you off. And he played the 10 minutes, but he's completely fine. There's no dramas. He's banged up like everyone. It's that time of year, but I didn't bring him off because he was injured.
James, after the match, Rogers said it was almost like you guys weren't really playing in that first half. How did it feel out there?
Yeah, just like Webby said, we're trying really hard, and we're actually playing really good, our field position and everything like that. But yeah, as Webby said, Fox down the sideline, just little things like that. The long range tries will just clean us, and we're just one play away, one tackle away from stopping that. We actually nearly scored on a couple of them, so it's just swings of momentum. But yeah, I thought we tried really hard, but just making it hard for ourselves here.
Things are up. Fourth is now out of your hands. How much does fourth versus fifth to sixth actually matter to you in the finals?
Mate, it doesn't matter. Wherever we finish, we finish. We want to go in to chase our best performance that we can. That's all we want to do. And if that means wherever we finish on the table, whatever that equals to, then that's fine. I'm no mathematician, but if we win and those teams lose, then we're still a chance at top 4. But that is not on our radar. Our radar is strong performance, concentrate for 80 minutes, be ruthless with the way we play, build some confidence, and prove to ourselves that we can be the team we know we can be. That's all we're chasing.
That's us about that. 2 tries, obviously, one from pretty impressive to the lead to catch a kick.
Awesome.
You touched on Wednesday meeting, but you had a game recently out here where there's one of the drops is.
Yep.
So we're going for a patch to be back on the bench.
Yep.
But so to see him come off the bench and make an impact like that.
Yeah, he was awesome. I thought he was fantastic. I thought we brought him in the game well. I thought he changed the game. Yeah, definitely changed the game.
What's the idea, Andrew, why the teams have these struggles at home
I don't know. Like, we prep well. They love playing here. We've got great support. Yeah, I don't know. If they turned up and they didn't try, I'd say there's an issue, but they're competing really hard. It's just that lack of confidence. Like, to be honest with you, the results are a coincidence because we lack that concentration, like home or away. You know, fortunately for us, we've been winning those more away. You know, a lot of our games have been tight. We've been in those situations and we found a way to win. We're brave, but yeah, we're just not that ruthless in our style of footy at the moment. Cheers, guys.
Coach, congratulations. I think that toward the end was a knock-on.
The no try? Yeah, the kid thought it was. So, yeah, there's no disputing that, yeah.
Just on the one itself, what do you put that down to tonight?
The game tonight? What do I put it down to? Oh, I just think, like, over the last 3 months, probably more, we've just been working really hard on getting better every session, and then it's starting to transfer into games. And on the field, we've got a scope of test players to train and trial us, and they're getting more time in the NRL and they're learning, and it's not a surprise tonight. But the way the players fought and held in, like hung in that game, was that was pretty special. They had 11 of the last 15 sets, and it felt like it. And they were coming, and they were playing for a top 4 spot. And I'm not sure how, but our boys held on and found a way to win. And it was completely different to last week's win, but. And it's just, finding a way to win, and it was, one of the better terms was ugly. Are you shivering?
Yeah.
There's a table shaking. And it was ugly, but it was, it was a really committed performance. Our fight and effort was outstanding.
And Mitch, to be under the pump earlier and then to see Josh Odegaard run all the way back down there in the field, is that when you thought, hey, this might be over mine?
We got reward, I feel like, from defence. Then in those 2 early tries that we had really good goal line defence and kept turning away, and then we get a loose ball, pick it up, run the field twice, and that's just good reward for the work that we've been doing in on our try line, and we've done that for multiple sets tonight, and felt like we were just coming off our try line the whole game, and their line speed was flying off, and their back 5 were unbelievable tonight, I felt like, and I was kicking the ball, trying to kick it, and their back 5 were bringing the ball back really well, and we just held on. We held on, and we just found a way, and it's really good to see, because last week we had a really good performance, and this week was a completely different performance, but we still come up with a win in a different way, and it's good to see.
What were those pressure moments like when the Warriors kept coming at you and putting you guys under pressure?
We were probably a bit rusty in patches, I guess, and with letting them out of the backfield pretty easy. We're giving away some 6 agains and some yardage penalties which hurt us, and it was only from ourselves, I guess, and from our own fault. But we kept turning up for each other, and had a few try savers there at the end, and that's what we've been trying to build for the last. Pretty much all year, I guess, and we've probably had results go the other way in those situations, but the last few weeks and probably the last 6-7 weeks, we've really showed some different signs there, which has turned into some good results.
Jason, before the match, you spoke about completion rate. Tonight, your team was at 94%. How much confidence does this give you when you speak about the future on this side?
Yeah, I think when we complete high, especially out of yardage, we completed 100% second half. That's what kept us in the game, and obviously our fight with our defence and turning up and that type of thing. But we gave ourselves an opportunity, and I think in games gone by, one of the real learnings was that we didn't give ourselves a chance by not completing well, especially out of backfield. So, it's just small steps forward, and to come over here and play a committed footy team that's playing for a top 4 spot was, it's a good night for the club.
So, he got a double, but he also was big on defence. Is it scary to think how good he's going to be in the future?
Yeah, no, he's going all right. Yeah, I feel like I keep talking about him every week, but that's a good thing. The thing with Izzy, he's done the work, and he's done his 60 games in Cup. He's come in and he works really hard every week, and these boys have seen it, and they've got a lot of respect for him for doing it. And and then that's what happens out on the field because he's got the talent to back it up.
Mitch, what is it about coming here? Because not for the first time you come here and the team were really up for it tonight, like you really wanted it.
Yeah, we knew we couldn't play finals, and they were playing for a top 4 spot, and I think everyone was pretty aware of that. But we wanted to finish the year off in a way where we can put take some positives, I guess, out of the season going into the pre-season, and probably not much to take out of it. But if we can finish the year off playing really well and beating some really quality sides, which we have, we'll take some confidence going into the pre-season and really kickstart our year next year. But we're trying to set the standard now, and we've done that for the last few weeks. But we need to keep doing it. So we've got Newcastle next week, so we need to win that one as well.
Coach, just going back to the final call, which was a massive call in the context. Whether he touched it or not, do you think there's definitive proof that the ball went forward?
You wanted me to respond to that, don't you? Do I think the referee tonight and the bunker, they had a lot of decisions to make, and for me, that's a knock on every day of the week, but who am I to say? But sometimes you get the calls and sometimes you don't, and we've had a lot of times where we haven't got the calls, and that's your reality. They're human in the middle and they're human in the bunker, and if you're asking my pure opinion, that went forward every day of the week. I don't even know why you're asking the question.
They had a 12. They had a 12-4 penalty count.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't even
going off one play,
we don't need to go near that. So, but it's
one play.
I know you need to ask the questions and that, but at the end of the day, the referees are out there to do a job, and it is not easy.
Looking in the wrong area.
Yeah, but there's a whole heap of other things that I'm sure the Warriors would look at and go, geez, if we did that different or that better, might have been a different result. But if it's going to come down to one finger touch which went forward, then you're barking up the wrong tree.
Okay.